All right, so I am back and I zoomed in just a little bit. I don't have a viewfinder on either of my cameras, so I never know how close you guys actually are. I did a little test and this seems to be a good distance, so you tell me. So this eye is done and hopefully this little bit of extra light helps you see. But you can see that it's just a really awesome, like great neutral everyday look that I think is totally work appropriate. It probably is a little bit too much for like a work day, but maybe if you like to take your time, this will be a good look to do. Otherwise, it's great for the weekends or even going out at night. Again, it's another one of those looks that's really easy to jazz up by just darkening the crease a little bit and then maybe popping on some false lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I did was, besides obviously put on my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, you do need a primer. I think primers are an absolute must. I did also put on my Wet n Wild eyeshadow in Brulee, and I actually put that all over my eye area. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I am using the Naked palette, the original, and the first thing that I'm going to do is use a flat shader brush. This is just an e.l.f. one. And I'm going to go in with the color Virgin. And that's just this first color right here. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I forget that I have to get out of the way of the camera. So I'm just kind of patting that onto my lid. This is such a pretty color, by the way. I'm also bringing that along my lower lash line and into the inner corner area right here. Just making sure I did that on the other side. Sometimes I forget. Now I'm going to take a blending brush. This is one from Sigma. This is just the E25. And I'm going to basically go between the colors Naked and Buck. So I'm just going to get a little bit of both. And I'm going to tap that into the brush and then take that into the crease. And on the outer third, I am going down onto the lid and then up a little bit beyond the crease. Now, once I have the majority of the product in the crease, I'm going to also work that, into the outer part of the crease. I'm going to work it the rest of the way in. I'm doing a follow me around video today, and I have my Christmas music on downstairs because it's never too early to start. 'Tis the season, people. Get jolly. Okay, so once I have that first layer down, I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit more of Naked and go over top of that. I think that layering your eyeshadows is the best way to get like the most blended look. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to go in with the color Buck and I'm going to put that along my lower lash line. Make sure that you connect that with the outer portion of your top shadow here in the corner. You don't want a gap there. Okay. So then, just because I do like a little hint of purple to my fall eye looks, I am going to go in with the color Toasted on that same blending brush. Get some of that on there, and again, tap that into the brush, and I'm going to go into the crease over where I had the buck and the naked blended together. Again, make sure that you get it into the corner. And then always work the rest of the way in. Okay, so obviously there's more blending that needs to happen to get it to look like this eye, but at this point I'm going to go in with that same shader brush, and this time I'm going to go in with a combination of Virgin and Sin and brighten up my lid again. I'm not going to go all the way to the outer corner. I'm just stopping about 2/3 of the way. Okay, I need to get rid of some of the excess. My eye's starting to water. I think I had some eyeshadow drop down there. Okay. Now I'm going to take just a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of my Brulee, get some of that on there, not a lot, and I'm going to start going around the outer portion of where the combination of the naked, buck, and toasted kind of stop to basically soften that line. And I just do that by literally doing windshield wiper motions and going down and blending that. So you can see it looks a lot softer already. Even go around the outer portion here, because you don't want any harsh lines. Once you're happy with that, you are ready for liner. I'm just adding a little bit of depth back in, and I think I'm content with that. And of course my eye's watering. That's lovely. Okay, so at this point I'm going to go in with my liner, and I think I'm going to do this portion and my lashes and my brows. Well, I'll show you guys the brows. Let's do that next, and then I'll do my liner and mascara. Somebody had requested that I do my brows again. So I take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in Blonde, and I use this to line the bottom portion of my brows, which are very, very sparse. If you're wondering about an update on how the the minoxidil is going, I'm actually going to upload a video after this one just updating you guys about that, because that is, yeah, there's definitely an update on that. So look for that video next. But anyway, I just make a not super solid line, but definitely a stronger line underneath the bottom part of what's left of my eyebrows. And then I take Omega from MAC and my Smashbox number 12 eyebrow brush, and I fill in the rest. Oh no, I just lost an eyebrow hair. That's devastating when you have like 12 eyebrow hairs. Oh, stay attached. By the way, it is natural for your brows to shed every once in a while, so I'm not like losing my eyebrows. And I just continue to sort of fill in until I have a matching eyebrow to the other side. I always go through it with a brush. This is just the Real Techniques Lash and Brow Groomer. And this is just to soften the look of the powder and the pencil. So there's really no like fancy secret to how I do this. I just try to make them look as natural as possible. And sometimes brows can take a while depending on how terrible a shape mine are currently in. Ugh, people with perfect brows. I'm so envious. So envious. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and do my liner and my lashes, and I'll come back and show you guys the finished look. Hey guys, so back with the finished look. So this is what everything looks like once both eyes are finished. So definitely just a really neutral but pretty everyday kind of look. Like I said, I think if you were to like do this on a work day, you probably wouldn't spend quite as much time like blending as I did, because it was definitely like, you know, it's more than like a 5-minute face to get this look. So I think you can definitely tone it down by just, you know, quickly popping one color in your crease and one color on the lid and sort of, you know, blending that together. But everybody knows I like to kind of overdo it when it comes to this stuff, so I took a little bit more time. But again, there's ways to speed these processes up. For the rest of my face, on my lips, I just ended up going with the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Gloss in Mirrored Mauve. And I showed this on Instagram, and oh boy. Sorry, it's one of those hair days. I showed this on Instagram and I absolutely love it. I've been wearing this so much lately. It's absolutely beautiful. On my face, all I used was my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer in the color Light. Everybody's always asking me the color. It's just light. There's different colors available, so if you are medium or dark, there's shades available for you as well. I did have my Everyday Minerals base in Winged Butter over top of that. And then I also set everything with my Everyday Minerals Sunlight Finishing Dust. On my cheeks is the Lorac blush in Rose. And this is just the blush that is now discontinued, but still available on her website. It's actually on sale for like 10 bucks, and that was the cat. And for my contour today, I just finished up my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten in Medium, and I've been using this to contour with because it's just way too dark for the rest of my face, but it's been working great as a contour powder. So I just did a little bit of contouring with that down the sides of my nose and my cheekbones and around my forehead. And now this is all finished, and it's going to go into an empties video at some point. And I think that's it. You guys saw what I used on my brows, and you saw the colors that I used on my eyes. Oh, I guess liner. So I just went ahead and used a Sephora 12-hour wear jumbo liner in Dark Taupe Shimmer. And this is just a, I think it's meant to be like a shadow stick, but I use it as a liner. So I just used that along my top lash line, and that was it. And then I used the Professional Super Thick Lash Mascara from CoverGirl, and I just did a review on this. I love this. This is fantastic. And that's it. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and I hope that everybody's having a fantastic week so far. It's just getting started, but it's bound to be amazing because it's November and that's the best month ever, right? For me anyway. So yeah. Any lipstick? Ah, yeah, I knew it was there. I've been getting gloss on my teeth lately. I think it's just because I'm talking too much, but anyway, let me know if you have questions, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.